Well, good afternoon, and welcome to Morning Gospel Fuel with Mr. G. It is Saturday, September 12th, the feast day of Saint Guy of Anderlecht, and he is the patron saint against mad dogs, rabies, I assume they're intertwined, as well as bachelors. So if you're a bachelor, Saint Guy is your guy. Today's gospel is from Luke chapter 6, verse 43 through 49. Let's begin in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen. A good tree does not bear rotten fruit, nor does a rotten tree bear good fruit. For every tree is known by its own fruit. For people do not pick figs from thorn bushes, nor do they gather grapes from brambles. A good person out of the store of goodness in his heart produces good, but an evil person out of a store of evil produces evil. For from the fullness of the heart the mouth speaks. Why do you call me Lord, Lord, but not do what I command? I will show you what someone is like who comes to me, listens to my words, and acts on them. That one is like a person building a house, who dug deeply and laid the foundation on rock. When the flood came, the river burst against that house, but could not shake it, because it had been well built. But the one who listens and does not act is like a person who built a house on the ground without a foundation. When the river burst against it, it collapsed at once and was completely destroyed. Okay, I think the Lord, through Luke's gospel today, is really challenging us to discover what the type of foundation is that we have in our own lives. Keeping in mind that the foundation of our spiritual life, of really our entire being, is unseen initially. Just like the foundation of a building, it's underground. But we all want to see what's visible. So what do we see that is visible of what our foundation is? Our words and our actions. And that's what the challenge is. And he gives us these great analogies of these great visuals of, trying to become the person we're supposed to be. Are you a good tree bearing good fruit, or are you an evil tree bearing evil fruit? For from the fullness of the heart the mouth speaks. So our heart is virtually the foundation of which the people on the outsides, we can't physically see our heart, but we can physically hear our voice. And see our actions, and that's what God is trying to reveal to us, and have us really reveal to ourselves of what kind of foundation do we have internally, because our words and actions are a reflection of our hearts. So, and then he of course gives the two foundations, the weak foundation or the strong foundation. Whenever the floods come, and of course we know a strong foundation, the flood will be able to resist the flood. So. So the challenge comes in, how do you respond to the storms and floods of life that come crashing into you? Because life's a battle sometimes. We see it every single day in the world that we live in. How strong is your spiritual foundation? What do your words and your actions say about your foundation? And then also maybe what can you do to help build your foundation and make it stronger? Maybe we're a little weak, but what's great with our faith is that we can help build it stronger through, of course, our faith and our prayer. But maybe prayer is not a strong suit for you. Who can you go to that you can truly go to whenever you need it? A genuine, honest sounding board and feedback. Who is that, and why is it? And I think the answers to those questions will help you discover the type of foundation that you have amongst the floods that life throw at you. So there we go. Have a great reflection on that today, and enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Keep it real, and God bless. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen.